All right, live. Just a few minutes for one on Prime Video 2, the main card. This is your fight companion for tonight. I'm going to give it a minute, going to see, get a few more people in here. Not expecting this to be as big as the last one event I did, which was 1X. That was huge at the time. We'll be going live in just a bit. Oh, we got some people. All right. We are live. Welcome back to WMAC Now with your host, Chuck Stevenson. And welcome to the live fight companion for one on Prime Video number 2, headlined by the Women's Strawweight World Championship, Xiong Jingnan versus Angela Lee, the trilogy bout, the rubber match. These two have met twice before, with the first time was for Xiong's title, with Xiong coming out ahead via 5th round TKO. The second time, Xiong went down, challenged Angela Lee for her title, with Lee getting a buzzer beater submission in the 5th round, rear naked choke. And then it's been about 2 years since the second fight, and here we are for the third time. But we've got a pretty darn stacked fight card for tonight. Now we are looking at the main card here. The lead card is already done, but we've got a pretty stacked card here. We have Timothy Nastukin taking on Halil Amir, and this is in the one lightweight division, which is 170 pounds. Nastukin coming in at 14-6. Amir undefeated at 7-0. And Nastukin is riding 2 straight losses. Last fought 9 months ago. And Halil Amir looks to be making his one championship debut here, so that looks interesting. Also on this card, we have a featherweight bout, which is 155-1, between Martin Nguyen, the former champion, and Ilya Freymanov. The situation, Martin Nguyen coming in at 14-5, Freymanov coming in at 10-2. Freymanov, according to Topology here, is riding a 3-fight winning streak. Last fought 4 months ago, winning via TKO. Nguyen coming in off of a win 6 months ago over Kirill Gorobets by TKO, but preceded by 2 straight losses to Tan Lee and Jae-Eun Kim. But a situation fight is definitely one you never want to miss. Let's see. Then we have this ended up being a catchweight bout, 120 pounds. Stamp Fairtex versus Gian Radzuan. Stamp coming in at 8-2. Shadowcat Radzuan also coming in at 8-2. Now Stamp is coming in off of a loss in her title challenge against Angela Lee 6 months ago at 1X. Before that, she was riding a 3-fight winning streak and was the 1 atomweight Grand Prix champion. Shadowcat riding a 3-fight winning streak dating back a year and 9 months, most recently coming off of a split decision win over Itsuki Arata, also at 1X. That was back in March. Very excited to see this one. Now, Radzuan, if I remember right, she was able to make weight, if I remember properly, but she failed hydration. And she couldn't make the hydration limit, if I remember correctly. So they worked out a catchweight bout. Then we have in the co-main event, and I'll be honest, this is one I'm particularly excited for, but we have Mikey Musumeci taking on Clubber Sosa for the inaugural 1 bantamweight, or excuse me, flyweight, well, they're calling it flyweight, submission grappling championship. Both of these guys very, very good on the ground. Submission only, either 12 minutes of 1 round, either I believe it has to be by submission or a draw. Then, of course, in the main event, we have Xiong Jingnan versus Angela Lee. Xiong coming in off of a 3-fight winning streak. She's currently 17-2. 3 straight title defenses for her, dating back a year and 10 months. Most recently, she defeated Ayaka Miura via unanimous decision. Lee riding 2 straight wins. She's 11-2. Her most recent fight was 6 months ago against Stamp Fairtex, who she defeated via rear naked choke at 1X. But before that, she hadn't fought in about 2 years and 5 months, so almost 2.5 years she was away. So it should be a darn good card. They are doing the intros right now. The fighter intros, like they always do, the opening ceremony. By the way, the chat is open. So if at any time you have any comments, questions, complaints, just want to shoot the bull, feel free to leave a message in the chat. Also, got to do a little bit of a call to action here. Please hit that like button. It'll help me out a lot. It helps get the algorithm going or it helps get the stream going within the YouTube algorithm, and will help to draw more people to the stream. Also, if at any time you decide, hey, I like this channel's content, if you're new to the channel and you like the content that you've seen so far, go ahead and subscribe. WMAC Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. If you've never seen the channel before, all I talk about is women's MMA. And the only time I do talk about men's MMA is really if it comes up in a discussion topic that it pertains to the topic at hand, or if I'm doing a live fight companion that includes men's fights surrounding the ladies' bouts. But for the most, I mean, other than that, it's purely women's MMA. And always looking for new viewers, new subscribers. You are all welcome. Just get rid of my gum for a second there. But yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bouts on this main card. We are down from, it was supposed to be 6 bouts. We were supposed to get either a kickboxing or Muay Thai championship bout. Unfortunately, that fell through when one of the fighters fell sick. So it happens. That is the fight game, unfortunately. All right, so they are just concluding the intro to the fighters, the opening ceremony. So we'll be getting ready for the first bout, which will be Nastukin versus Amir, a lightweight bout, which in one championship means 170 pounds. Oh, also, before I go on, if you are on Twitter, feel free to follow at NowWMMA. I live tweet during just about every ladies fight that I cover on here. You know, if I'm not watching, I at least make sure to get the results out there. So if I don't get a chance to cover it in an individual video or in one of the larger streams, definitely check it out on Twitter at NowWMMA. That's NOWWMMA. But if you're not on Twitter, good. Stay off of Twitter. It is a horrible, horrible app. It is garbage. If you're already on there, go ahead and give me the follow on Twitter, though. I try to make it a better place. Okay, so we're getting ready. They're doing the intros for Nastukin versus Amir. While we are getting ready and they're doing the promo video, I'm going to take a quick second or a quick minute and prepare myself a little libation. So I will be right back. Sit tight, discuss amongst yourselves. Like I said, the chat is open, so don't be shy. All right, now I'm back. I am back. Had to give myself a little drinky poo. But we are getting ready. We've got Amir getting ready to get into the cage, getting his final check. Like I mentioned earlier, looking at the stats here. Amir is undefeated at 7-0. He has finished at least his last 5 fights. He's 28 years old, stands 5 feet 11 inches, 181 centimeters. So that is Amir. Now we're getting ready for the walkout of Timothy Nastukin. You might remember Nastukin. He was he welcomed Eddie Alvarez to one championship, and one was getting ready to make a big deal out of Eddie Alvarez, and spoiled Eddie's one championship debut with a very nasty knockout that quite literally split the eyelid of Alvarez. It was gross. So Nastukin is currently, hit the wrong button, 14-6, riding 2 straight losses into this fight. Most recently fought 9 months ago. He is, however, a slight favorite at -160 according to Topology. He is 32 years old. He will be the shorter fighter in this bout according to Topology at 5'7", 170 centimeters. So we're up to 26 current viewers right now. I know I mentioned this just a bit ago, but if you can, do me a huge favor. I mean, this is the very least I can ask of any of you, and it's just hit that like button and get the stream going in that YouTube algorithm. Draws more people to the stream, but also the chat, which should be down to your right, my left, and or down if you're on a mobile app. The chat is open. Feel free to say hello or anything you want in the chat. But right now, Dom Lau, is that his name? Yep, Dom Lau is going to make the introductions for the first bout of tonight. Lightweight MMA, Timothy Nastukin versus Halil Amir. Tim Nasty time. All right, so getting ready. Just got to wait for these introductions, which is sometimes they take forever. That's why you got a little companion. Ooh, that's good. Got to stay hydrated as well. All right, getting ready. Tim Nasty, Halil Amir. Ooh, I gotta change that banner real quick. As you can come forward, throwing a low kick, jab back from Amir. Tim Nasty driving forward. Should be good. Hey, the Woobirds have made their way to Singapore. Oh, Tim Nasty come forward on some strikes, clinching up with Amir. Amir getting in control of the clinch, now landing a couple knees. Ooh, nice knee there. That looked hard. But Tim Nasty looking for a takedown. Doesn't get it. Amir is out and away. Back to the center. Sion Kai, I am not going to be broadcasting the fights. That's a major what do you call it? Copyright violation, so I will not. So if you came here looking to actually watch the fights, you're in the wrong spot. Let me go ahead and put a link in the chat telling people how to watch. All right. So if you are looking for how to watch or ways to watch the fights legally, go to the link that I just posted in the chat. Nice little cross there from Amir. Nice inside low kick there from Nasty. Another left cross from Amir to the chest. Inside low kick for Amir. We're about halfway through the round so far. Ooh, nice sneaky jab there by Amir. It might have been a hook. Cho Mountain, if you're wondering about Martin, his fight is second, so it'll be after this bout. Nastukin. Oh, nice. No, that was Amir. Nice punch on the break there from the clinch by Amir. About a minute and 15 seconds left in this round. It's been good so far. Some good strikes. Oh, nice. Inside low kick by Amir. That was nasty. Nasty. Oh, Tim Nasty with the takedown. 40 seconds left. Looks like Amir's right back to his feet, though. Yep. Oh. Amir bumped himself off of the fence post. DB Lama, what's no good, man? What's up? What's wrong? All right. Less than 10 seconds left. Oh, spinning back kick by Amir. And then Tim Nasty came forward with some punches, and that was it. That's the end of round number 1. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. I've been up since early this morning, so. If I start yawning more, apologies ahead of time. Yeah, there's some bruises on Halil Amir's face so far. Ooh. Amir got a nice bruise under his left eye from Tim Nasty. Oh, high kick by Amir to start off. Ooh. Nice catch of that kick there by Amir. Oh, big right hand lands for Timothy. Oh, Nasty's rocked. Tim Nasty's rocked. Amir's going for a knockout. Oh, a knee by Amir. Tim Nasty's trying to get up. He's against the fence. He's trying to cover up, but he's eating shots, and he is hurt. Tim Nasty's down. Amir is landing punches. Tim Nasty, he is hurt. He's trying to recover. The referee's giving time. He's trying to get back to his feet. Can Tim Nasty do it? No. And Hubdeen steps in. That is the end at exactly a minute of the second round. Halil Amir, your winner by, I will say, technical knockout. Wow. Woo. He hurt him with one punch, and then afterwards, it was just Amir was not going to stop until he got the finish, and he did. Nice work by Halil Amir. Boom. Heavy right hand. Rocks Tim Nasty. And then there's the knee. Gets Tim down. Lands a knee to the down Tim. Throwing heavy left punches, left hands. Nasty's back up and then slips, almost does a split on his way down. And he's kind of like trapped there. And more punches there by official time. What did they say? 58 seconds. So official time, 58 seconds, technical knockout or knockout. No, they said knockout. Halil Amir is your winner. Good way to start off the main card. The whole card so far has been pretty darn good. We had a finish in the first fight, and then I forget how the kickboxing fight ended. Okay. So the first fight on the prelims, or the lead card as one calls it, ended in a finish. The rest of them were decisions. And now we have the opening bout on the main card, ending with a finish, which is a good, hopefully the pattern doesn't repeat itself and we get some more finishes on this main card, because it's a work night for me. So the more finishes, the shorter the card goes. Plus, I just want to see finishes. Who doesn't, right? Who doesn't want to see finishes? So Mitch Chilson is interviewing the winner, Halil Amir. Unfortunately, they're going through a translator, so the questions are taking forever. He says it doesn't matter who he faces next, which is not the promoter's favorite answer usually. Usually when they ask, who would you like to face next, they want to hear a name. Oh, Halil Amir just got a $50,000 bonus from One Championship CEO Chatri Sityodtong. So yes, it pays to get finishes on one cards. I mean, you're not guaranteed a bonus off of a finish, but yeah, it pays to get those finishes. So Halil Amir is your winner. All right. So we move on from that bout, and now we're moving on to a featherweight bout, Martin Nguyen versus Ilya Freymanov. Let me make an adjustment on this banner here. There we go. Make some adjustments here real quick. By the way, the chat is open, and it adds value to your experience when you participate in the chat. Studies have shown that people who participate in the chat have much greater success with the opposite sex than those who don't. It's science, everybody. It's science. So feel free to Feel free to just say hello. Right, so we are in between fights at the moment. Monster Channel says to show fight. Can't. Just can't. I'd lose my channel if I did. Danny Moinavong is laughing. I'm not sure if laughing at the show fight comment or at the fact that studies show that participation in the chat is known to improve not only your chances with the opposite sex, but your stamina and durability as well. It's like adding points to your charisma score and Viagra at the same time. Preview. So we got some advertisements going on, which hopefully they have these advertisements handled better on this show than they did last time. Because the last one on Prime Video show, on the Prime Video feed, they actually missed a decision being read out because of the advertisements ran too long. So hopefully they don't run them too long, or at least confine them to between the fights. Keep the advertisements between the fights. That's what we ask for. Monster Channel says it's okay. Thank you for that. Good to know. We got an advertisement for a remote-controlled airplane that you power on or you fly. You control it with your phone. That's pretty cool. So like all of the if you're watching in from North America, from US and Canada, you're most likely watching on Prime Video, which means all of the commercials you're getting are either related to Prime Video movies and TV shows or like products you can buy on Amazon. Like here's a movie about that soccer team that was trapped in that cave in Thailand. It's an Amazon original movie. Looks pretty good. When was it? That was like less than 5 years ago, wasn't it? So they're showing some highlights of Tan Lee versus Tang Kai from last month. That was a hell of a fight. If you missed that one, that Tan Lee versus Tang Kai, that fight was, whoo, that was a good fight. That was Tang Kai ended up, actually he's the first male MMA champion from China. So here they show him getting out in his hometown, and there's like, looks like thousands of people, at least hundreds, but possibly thousands of people in his hometown greeting him there. So now whether or not that's like genuinely set up by his hometown, maybe that was a thing that one did, which wouldn't surprise me. I don't know, but it's pretty cool looking to see. All right, so now we're getting ready for bout number 2, a featherweight bout, which is 155 pounds and 1. Martin Nguyen, the Situation, taking on Ilya Freymanov of Russia. Oh, it's good water. This stream unofficially brought to you by Fiji Water, the only bottled water, well, that I will actually pay more for than like the typical like Costco, Sam's Club, like cheap bottled water. I either buy the super cheap bottled water that comes in like in bulk, or I'll spend some money for Fiji. Martin Nguyen is the former 2-division champion, but right now he is without any title, and he wants to get it back. What is up with Ilya Freymanov? What is? Let's check him out real quick because I don't know anything about Freymanov. It looks like he will be making his one championship debut. Dude has fought like all of the Eastern European and Central Asia, mostly Central Asia promotions. Tech Krep, which is out of Kazakhstan, White Rex, ACB, which is now ACA. What is this? Blacksmith Fight Championship. What the heck was this? Blacksmith Fight Championship. That was in Anapa, Russia, wherever the heck that is. No clue. Where else has he fought? MMA Series, Open FC. MMA Series, and now he is in one. So, a newcomer to the One Championship promotion. And we got 43 live concurrent viewers right now in the stream. Thank you all for attending the WMMA Scene Now live fight companion to 1 on Prime video number 2. Before we go on, just a few things here. As Ilya Freymanov makes his way into the cage, just a few things. I'm going to ask you to, if you can, please hit that like button. It gets the stream going within that YouTube algorithm, and it draws people to the stream. Also, if at any time you decide, hey, I like this content, I want to see more of it, hit that subscribe button and then hit the bell, which will at least notify you when I go live. It doesn't do too much else, but it usually does that. Also, the chat is open. Feel free to hop into the chat, say hello. Studies have shown that participation in the chat will improve your skill with the opposite sex or the same sex, if that is what you prefer. It has shown to extend your durability, as we say. It's true. Studies have shown it. We've got Nguyen in the chat saying, So Ilya Freymanov making his way to the cage right now. People got watching. Got 50. We're up to 50 now. All right. Got 50 people watching. We've got about 1/3 of the SCMP live stream, but that's to be expected. They are a much bigger channel than I am. Much bigger. But we're having more fun here. Monster Channel wants to know who win Martin. We're going to find out here. Because Martin Nguyen, Freymanov is on a 3-fight winning streak coming into this. Martin Nguyen's coming in off of a win 6 months ago over Kirill Gorovets by knockout or technical knockout. But he was on 2 straight losses before that to Tan Lei and then Jae-Eun Kim. Nguyen is, 7 years the elder. He's 33 years old to 26 for Freymanov. Let's see. Freymanov is going to be slightly taller at 5 feet 10 inches, 179 centimeters to 5 feet 8 inches, 173 centimeters for Nguyen. Don't have a reach listed on Tapology for Freymanov. Nguyen's is listed at 69.7 inches, 177 centimeters, which basically his wingspan is longer than he is tall, or his reach, I should say, is longer than he is tall. Got a bunch of symbols saying look. And Danny Muinavong, however you pronounce that, saying Martin for the win. He is the slight betting favorite according to Tapology at minus 175. Freymanov is a slight underdog at plus 145. So pretty close odds. Pretty close odds. Pretty close. All right, we are up to 19 likes so far, so thank you to everyone, and keep hitting that like button, please. I don't like asking all the time, but I do have to do it occasionally just as a reminder. That's good. That's good whiskey. Very good. Look at that shiny gold belt on display. Personally, I prefer the previous one championship belts. It had like the silver center with the gold outline and everything. I thought that was I like the design of that belt better. This thing now is just like big and huge and kind of plain looking, if you ask me. But that's just my humble opinion. There's the official tail of the tape. Pretty much everything I read off. Reminder of the global MMA rules set. Three 5-minute rounds. Bout judged as a whole. Knees to a head of a ground opponent are legal in one championship. For those who are from North America and aren't as familiar with rules besides the unified rules of mixed martial arts like you would see in the UFC, Bellator, PFL, and most promotions outside of Asia. But knees to the head of a downed opponent is definitely the superior rule, I feel. I've always felt that way. I mean, yeah, it's increased brain damage, but worry about that later when you're retired. Ooh. Oh, good. Right, so Dom Lau has his announcements done. So then he'll call the fighters to the center of the cage. Olivier Coste is your referee for this one. All right, so we're getting ready for the start of this bout. Martin Nguyen versus Ilya Freymanov. Nice low kick there by Freymanov to start off the bout. Another outside low kick and another from Freymanov. He's getting busy with those low kicks early. Flying Ooh says, you got this. Ooh, kick to the midsection by Freymanov. And had a nice smack to it. Nguyen shooting in for a double leg. Pushes him to the fence. Prototype 522 saying hello. Well, hello, Prototype 522. So Martin is still working on that takedown. But it looks like Freymanov is going to stop it, and he separates. Big old welt on the leg of Nguyen. Another kick to the midsection by Freymanov. Just over a minute into the first round of this featherweight bout. Featherweight? Yeah. I thought, who has the reach on this one? Nguyen has the height. Or no, Freymanov has the height. Nice inside low kick by Nguyen. He then goes high on a round kick that misses. Inside low kick for Freymanov. Nice punch there by Nguyen, but Freymanov follows up with a kick and a punch. Oh, Nguyen, or Freymanov with another kick to the midsection of Nguyen. How many of these can he eat? Referee check there, but he resumes action. I don't know if those are just emojis or what, but try to keep the writing in English, please. I don't want to. Please try to keep the chats in English if you can, preferably. Because if the stream gets yeeted for something that I can't even read to know to block, I'm going to be upset. Dude, look at that left leg, the outside of the left thigh of Nguyen. He is going to be sore. Oh, a knee and a punch drops Nguyen. He's on the ground covering up. Freymanov goes to the ground, landing some knees. Now he's punching the head of Nguyen, kind of standing up over him, but inside the guard. He's got to watch out for up kicks right here. Oh, lands a punch. Another knee to the head of Nguyen. Nguyen's hurt here. Freymanov might be on the road to finish. He's covering up. Nguyen's turtled up near the fence. Up, he's up on one knee. Oh, a knee and another knee to Nguyen's head, and another by Freymanov. And referee Olivier Costa has seen enough. He steps in. First round finish for Ilya Freymanov. Whoo! Talk about a nice debut in the promotion. That is how you do it, by defeating the former champ in the first round. You want to make an impression to the new promoter? You want to get asked back? Because sometimes a lot of these fighters only come in on like one fight contracts. And then they got to impress in their debut if they want to come back. So if you want to get called back, that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you get called back. There's the knee and the punch that dropped him. Follow up right hand. There's some more knees to Nguyen against the fence. And Olivier Costa saw Nguyen. He just like ducked even further down and was like, that's it. Official time. 3 minutes, 33 seconds of the first round. Knockout. Danny Moynihan says, damn, I got that wrong. Yeah, that happens. I mean, you make fight picks and you're going to get some wrong. That's just the way of life, man. I took a bath on most of my fight picks last week. I got more wrong than I got right. That's for sure. I got both of my Combate Global fight picks wrong last week. One of my Ryzen fight picks wrong. Although I will say that out of those 3 wrong picks, the fighters I liked won. So I still win. Yes. And then Invicta, I think I got like 2 out of 7 fights right. Or no, 2 out of 6 because I skipped one of the bouts. Hey, Freymanov says, Singapore, hello. And I liked it. Ooh, who was that Russian translator? She's cute. Not like, you know, a model or anything, but. Prototype says Martin playing his ground game. Seemed like it. Like he wanted to get the fight to the ground because he did go for a takedown and didn't get it. But he just was not able. He just did not have the stand up to deal with Freymanov. He kind of like knocked him off, not like knocked him off balance with that first knee, but he made, because like Martin was kind of like down, he threw that knee and Martin came up and then followed up with that, with the right hand that got Martin, boom, right on the chin, and that sent him down. That was a really nice setup. I have no idea what he's saying right now, but they're still interviewing. All right. Ooh, Freymanov got a bonus, $50,000. Nice. Ask him how he's going to spend that $50,000. Jeffrey Banasia says Martin lost via knockout. Yep. 333. 333 of round 1. Tapology's on it too with these updates tonight. I have no idea what Freymanov's saying, but he's happy. Says thank you very much for the bonus. Says he's got a few debts to cover up because he spent everything he has on his fight prep. So that's what he's going to do with the money. So sounds about right. Hopefully he has some left over to spend on his next fight camp. Okay, so next up, we have a catchweight bout. The Stamp Fairtex taking on Nguyen Radzuan. Supposed to be an atomweight bout, but they moved it to a catchweight bout because Radzuan, I guess she missed hydration. They're showing a promo right now for the main event. There's the finish from the first fight with Xiong retaining her title. Oh, pretty interesting promo there for Xiong Jingnan. Talking about her journey to the top here. Xiong, her last 3 bouts, she's been training at Evolve MMA in Singapore. So, Danny Moynihan says he deserved the bonus. It was a great fight. Yeah, that was a great performance there by Ilya Freymanov. Absolutely deserved that bonus, knocking out the former champ in the first round. I don't think. I have to check. Nguyen has 6 losses, but has he ever lost quite like that? Okay, so he lost to Jae-Yoon Kim in the first round. That's a decision, a split decision. Oh, he did get choked out by Marat Gafarov in the first round back in 2015. So that was a good 7 years ago. But other than that, yeah. So three of his 6 losses now have come in the first round, which isn't very good. All right, so we're still waiting on this promo. Long promo. Xiong said she was heartbroken when she lost to Angela in the second fight. I'm getting excited for this main event. I don't know about y'all, but I'm finally like truly excited for this main event. I was disappointed when they announced this because I thought, Angela should have to defend her title again. I mean, she's defended it one time and going on 3 years, so. But she's one's golden girl, so. There's the champ, Xiong, getting her hands taped. Her hands wrapped, rather, and then taped. Now they're showing G and Radzuan back in the locker room. Now there's Stamp hitting some mitts. So that fight is up next. So they are on commercial break. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to head to the little boys' room. I will be back. All right, back. Getting ready for the entrances of Gian Radzuan and Stamp Fairtex. The first of two ladies bouts on this main card. There's the promo video. I got 110. Damn. Got the promo video for Stamp. Oh, there's where Stamp hurt Angela. I got to give, look, I'm not an Angela Lee fan, but I got to give her credit. When Stamp caught her with that liver shot and almost finished her, Angela Lee showed incredible strength and durability. She showed guts. She showed guts and heart to get through that. G and Radzuan says there's hype and then there's reality, and I am the reality. It says Stamp's a good fighter, a good dancer. She knows how to sell herself. Radzuan saying she started from the bottom and nobody wanted to acknowledge her. And Gian's not wrong. She had one pro fight before getting called up to one championship back in March of 2018. She was 1-0 and took on Pooja Tomar, who was 3-2 at the time. Climbed to 2-0, then took on Priscilla Hurtati Lumbangao, climbed to 3-2. Then each opponent just got progressively harder. Jenny Wan was 5-3, beat Jenny. Took on Ginny Inion, who was 7-4, suffered her first loss via split decision. Took a step back down, faced Jo Marie Torres, who was 4-3, beat her. Then lost the decision to Denise Sambawanga, who was undefeated at the time at 5-0. And then since then, she's been on a 3-fight winning streak. Beat Nguyen via decision, Mei Yamaguchi via decision, and Itsuki Hirata via decision. And she was the underdog against, I believe, the Yamaguchi and Hirata fights. So here comes Gian Radzuan from Malaysia. Is she wearing her cat ears today? She is not wearing her cat ears today. She usually wears her signature cat ear headphones. Very interesting. I got a tweet out about the fight getting ready to start. Stamp, Fairtex, and Gian Radzuan. Hashtag MMA, hashtag one championship. Where is the picture for this one? There we go. Here comes Stamp Fairtex with the stamp dance. Stamp's been getting attacked lately. Mexin said she's a dancer and I'm a fighter, and you know, Radzuan saying, hey, she knows how to sell herself, but basically taking little digs at her. So some might say it's just hate, but we'll see. We'll have to see. But Stamp making her entrance. I wish One Championship didn't black out the arena completely so we could like see how crowded it is. I'd like to know how full it is. What's she doing? She's throwing hats out to the crowd. Or maybe t-shirts. That's a cool freaking walkout shirt she has. Wonder if that's just like a Fairtex branded shirt or if that's like a stamp. Well, it has her name on the back. I wonder if you can buy that. That's a cool shirt. I want to get one. Jeffrey Benassia says, bro, please inform us what happened in the fight. We don't see live fights. Well, Jeffrey, as soon as the fight starts, I will definitely let you know what's going on in the fight. Stamp, according to the graphic, former 1 atomweight kickboxing and Muay Thai champion, the 1 strawweight World Grand Prix champion, and the 1 women's MMA fighter of the year for 2021, which pretty well earned. I mean, she took a loss early in the year, but then came back and won like what, 3 straight bouts in the Grand Prix, including getting avenging the loss to what's her name? Ukrainian girl. I can't think of her name right now. Aliona Rasohina. So there's your tail of the tape. Both fighters are 24 years old. Looks like Nguyen is 1 inch taller. I missed the reach. Of course, it is MMA. So 3 5-minute rounds. Bout judged as a whole. Knees to a grounded opponent are illegal. So now Dom Lau will be doing the announcement. I'm going to tweet out the stream real quick here. Dom Lau doing his introductions. Oh, cool. It wasn't just a shirt. That's Stamp's whole outfit. So maybe that's like a signature shirt for her. If so, that's cool. I'd like to get the shirt. Danny Moynavon says Stamp knows how to sell herself. Yes, she does. Before they start the fight, Herb Dean's your ref. Before we start the fight, by the way, please like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Here we go. Atom weight, catch weight, whatever you want to call it, straw weight, whatever. Bout. Stamp Fairtex taking on Nguyen Radzuan. Stamp coming off a loss, but Radzuan coming off of 2 straight wins. Touch of gloves to start. Radzuan landing a low kick. Stamp landing a low kick of her own. Radzuan coming forward with some punches. Ooh, Stamp fires off a kick to the body and some punches. Radzuan coming forward, though, landed some punches to Stamp. Radzuan going for a takedown, shoots for a double leg, gets Stamp to the cage. She's switching to a single leg. Single leg on the right side, but Stamp's got her balance. Looks like she's going to be able to use that overhook. Radzuan giving up on the takedown attempt, but now clinching with Stamp. Really framing her up against the cage. Stamp trying to get out of the clinch there, but Nguyen able to keep her there, but Nguyen ate a few knees. Knee to the thigh by Nguyen. Nguyen trying to wrap a leg around one of Stamp's, looking for a takedown still. Going to look for a trip takedown. Oh, almost got a trip takedown. Stamp barely keeping up. So a little over a minute into this fight. Radzuan has Stamp pressed up against the cage, looking for trip takedowns. But Stamp trying to push her off of her. Got her hands against her face, really trying to push off and leave her off, but Nguyen staying pressed against her. Excellent framing by Stamp. Oh, Nguyen! Stamp has mount on Nguyen. Nguyen went for that takedown. Stamp got the reversal. Right, basically fell right onto mount on Nguyen Radzuan. Minute 55 seconds into the first round right now. Radzuan is mounted by Stamp. She's gotten back to half guard. Looks like she's might be going to try to sweep from here. Ooh, Radzuan out and around the back. Nice back take by Radzuan. Gets Stamp down, but Stamp's up. Now kneeing Radzuan in the stomach twice. They're both back to their feet, but Radzuan has the clinch control again against the fence. Radzuan now trying to chain another takedown, but nice bit of a sprawl work there by Stamp, but Radzuan holding on to the left leg of Stamp, trying to get a double leg still. She has her hands locked, it looks like. Looks like she has her hands locked. She might be able to get the takedown now. She's trying. She gets Stamp on down to her butt, but Stamp still holding. Tried to grab the fence there, but got yelled at by Herb. So Radzuan has Stamp down, but it's not really a dominant takedown position. Herb Dean telling her to work. Telling both fighters really to work. But Radzuan does have both legs sucked in. She's trying to suck both legs up, but Stamp is working to get back to her feet. Minute 30 left to go. Nguyen really trying to suck up those legs of Stamp, and Stamp is fighting along the fence there. Nguyen kind of propping herself up there, trying to suck up those legs more. So Stamp is on the ground right now. She is on her butt, but I'm not sure how much exactly this position is scoring for Radzuan. I mean, it's definitely, she is in control kind of here. 40 seconds left. I mean, both fighters are working. Some elbows to the head by Stamp. Not sure how much force they're going to have from that angle, but they are going to hurt. At the very least, they're going to annoy Radzuan. Radzuan moves that arm up. Now she's punching Stamp in the face a couple times, but Stamp back to her feet now. Radzuan still has the clinch, but Stamp back to her feet. Oh, nice punch off the break by Nguyen. Stamp lands a jab. Stamp trying to land a right cross. It looked like it grazed or might have missed. Nguyen shooting for a takedown right at the end of the round there. Good first round. Non-stop work by both ladies. Interesting. Stamp's coaches already picking her up to put her down on the bench. That's very interesting. Got 21 viewers in the chat right now. Just a reminder, the chat is open. Stamp's coach is telling her she wants to put you on a fence, so stay away from the fence. No idea what Jian's coaches were saying because they didn't really go to them. All right, start of round number 2. Stamp Fairtex versus Jian Radzuan. Commentators, Mitch Chilson saying Stamp has to create some more offense here. But I like Jian striking so far. There's a nice low kick by Stamp, a nice one by Jian. Ooh, Stamp caught her with a right hand. Jab kick goes high for Stamp. Jian throws a couple punches, but Stamp's catching her now. Stamp's starting to land some good punches. Nice low kick by Radzuan. Stamp lands a nice hand, but then Jian lands a couple punches. But now Jian's starting to get a range, or Stamp's starting to get a range down. There's a jab by Stamp. Low kick for Stamp. Jab cross. Stamp is starting to land her punches now. Jian kind of runs in with her chin a bit high, and that's kind of hurting her. She's eating punches. Go for a takedown. Eats a knee. Stamp with a knee and then a punch against the cage, and then she backs away. Heeding the advice of her coaches. Very smart move by Stamp, getting away from the fence. Get back to the center. Stamp coming, or Jian coming forward. He lands a low kick. Throws some punches, but she's eating punches herself. Now kind of going for a desperation takedown, but Stamp sprawls, takes the back. Stamp Fairtex has the back of Jian Radzuan right now. Has both hooks in. Nice work by Stamp there. So trying to lock up the choke. Oh, she has an arm under the chin. She has an arm under the chin. Stamp's arm is under the chin. She's got to peel that arm off. Looks like it's getting tighter, though. Jian might be forced to submit here, but she's still working. She's still trying, but she's got just under 3 minutes left, so that's a lot of work. That's a lot of pressure. Stamp doesn't exactly have it locked in. Like, she has the arm under the chin, but it's not locked up and tight. Jian is working the wrist control. Now has that arm out from under her chin. Good job. Good defensive work by Jian. She's out of choke trouble for now, but still has Stamp on her back. So Stamp is on bottom, but has the back of Radzuan. Hallery NS7. What about Lee versus Xiong? So we got like 2 more fights after this. 2 more fight, or 1 more fight after this one. Grappling. Got this bout, a grappling match, and then we have Lee versus Xiong. So 1:45 left. Stamp on the back of Jian Radzuan. Now Stamp has the body triangle on Jian. So Jian's going pretty much stuck in this position right now. Stamp throwing some punches to the head of Jian. Jian right now is pretty much all defense. Trying to throw some punches back up over her head to Stamp, but not really going to be able to do much. She's got to try to roll towards the outside of that body triangle. She's trying to. Jian's twisting. Jian's twisting. Stamp's still on the back, but she's very high right now. Still on the back, but very high. Looks like Nguyen might be able to take a controlling position from here into the guard of Stamp. I mean, Stamp still has that body triangle locked up. That's the only thing keeping her safe right now. Because if she let that triangle, body triangle go, so Nguyen is now in the guard of Stamp with just under 30 seconds left. But Stamp has a closed guard, has that body triangle still. It's not as tight as it was. But right now, all Nguyen is able to really do is maybe land some punches to the body. Can't really posture up from here. Ooh, Nguyen traps the arm of the right arm of Stamp. And there goes the bell. So that is the end of the second round. Very strong second round for Stamp Fairtex. And with one's open scoring system, you've got to think that Stamp is ahead right now. She's the closest fighter to come to a finish so far, which is the top priority. Showing the replay of that back take, which was from Stamp. But Nguyen was able to get back to the guard at the end there. This is a good fight. I would definitely say that, you know, Stamp is ahead in this fight right now. Because you got to remember, it is not round by round scoring. It is the one global rule set, open scoring system. Knockdowns, damage. Well, that's Muay Thai. You know, near knockout, near submission, damage, striking combinations, caging, generalship, earned takedowns or takedown defense, and aggression in descending order. Oh! Stamp caught Nguyen. Dang, I missed it. Nguyen on her back now. Stamp in half guard. Trying to land to the top, to some strikes on Nguyen. Nguyen got hurt. She's bleeding now. Coach is telling Stamp to keep that head trapped. Elbow her again. Nguyen definitely hurts, or Stamp definitely hurt Nguyen. Nguyen in half guard right now. Or Stamp in Nguyen's half guard. However you prefer to say it. Stamp on top now, kind of flattening Nguyen out. Nguyen kind of breaking the posture, keeping her locked down. Stamp landing a couple of punches to Nguyen's body. About a minute and a half into the third round here. Stamp now in the closed guard of Nguyen. Lands an elbow there. But Nguyen trying to basically break her down. Nguyen bleeding from the mouth. Nguyen has her guard open. She's got her feet on the hips. She's bringing the guard high. She might have the arm trapped of Stamp. Might have an arm trap. Might be looking for an arm bar from here. But Stamp has her pressed up against the cage, which makes it harder to really move to go for a submission at this point. But Nguyen has her guard open, has a high guard, but still. And Nguyen looking for an arm bar or a triangle at this point. She needs Stamp to really just under or just over halfway into the third and final round. Stamp in the guard of Nguyen Radzuan. Has her pressed up against the cage, though. Nguyen has the high guard. Possibly looking for an arm bar, but the way Stamp has her pressed up against the wall of the cage might be hard to get from this position. Stamp's coach is telling her to keep a wide base. Elbow from Stamp, short elbow. Another short elbow from Stamp. Nice work. Minute 40 seconds left. So Stamp not really in too much trouble right now. Both fighters doing enough work to stay active here, because the referee hasn't told them to stay working. He's letting them do their work. Elbow from Stamp. Ooh, very short elbow. Nice. Ooh, there's an elbow from Stamp, and another. 3 big elbows. 4. There's a 4th elbow. Jian's looking for an arm bar. Is she gonna be able to get it? Looks like she's out. Oh no! Oh no! She's got it flattened out. Stamp trying to step over. She's out. Stamp going for a knee bar now. Stamp going for a knee bar. 40 seconds to go. Can Stamp? Stamp's got the knee bar. Stamp's got a knee bar. She's got it. If Stamp gets a knee bar win here. But now Jian on top in the guard of Stamp Fairtex with 23 seconds left. Stamp closing her guard. Ooh, I don't think Jian has a chance right now. This is definitely going to be a decision for Stamp. 10 seconds left. But Stamp is just closed, has just shut down Jian's offense. Got the closed guard, holding her onto her. Stamp trying to throw some elbows at the end there to the Jian on top. Good fight. That's the end of it. Woo, fun fight. Fun fight, everybody. What, everybody left during the ladies' bout? Come on. Don't be lame, people. Well, anybody that left missed out on a good fight. That was fun. So it looks like Stamp Fairtex is going to get back into the win column. Should get that decision. Boom! Elbow right across the face is what dropped Jian. Jian just kind of like pawed out her hand out just gently. And Stamp just came boom right to the face of Jian Radzuan. Dropped her. That was nice work. Ooh. When a Muay Thai fighter really applies their Muay Thai in MMA, it is a thing to see. You know, it's called the art of, I want to say 8 limbs, is what Muay Thai is sometimes referred to as. So we're just waiting on the official decision. Just 3 rounds, turn to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored it in favor of your winner. Stamp Fairtex, winner by unanimous decision. No surprise there at the end. The Stamp was definitely ahead after the second round. And then that third round with that that was very awesome elbow. So Stamp is your winner. Mitch Schulson complimenting her on her grappling with the back take, the rear naked choke, the knee bar. Stamp says she was hoping to use more Muay Thai to finish her, but complimented Jian on her form and said had to use the grappling to win. Asking her what was going through her head as she hit her with that beautiful elbow. tweet out the results here. Stamp was definitely ahead after the second. Big Hobo and Grappling in the third. Sealed it. Hashtag WMA, hashtag MMA, hashtag one championship. Damn saying she's going to keep working on her ground game. Asking if Stamp has a message for her January opponent, Anissa Mexon. What is Stamp saying? Oh, Stamp with the throwback says, she said I'm a dancer and she's a fighter, but has she won anything and won championship yet? Like a world title? Woo! Stamp with the comeback. So Stamp Fairtex, your winner against Gian Radzuan via unanimous decision. Not disappointed that that fight went to the judges, though, because that was a good fight. That was a good fight. I can't wait to do a review on that one because it'll actually be worth doing the review on. You know, some fights I just skip over, like, even though I plan to do a review on it, and then I'm like, no, you know what? That fight's not worth the energy to do the review on. Even if it's like a popular fight that a lot of people would probably watch the review on, I'm just like, nah, the fight wasn't that good. This fight, though, I liked. So, nope. So now we move up to a flyweight submission grappling championship. Vacant title, inaugural championship. Mikey Musumeci taking on Clever Sosa. Which listen, if you are a big fan of submission grappling, that's cool. I respect it. However, I'm not a big fan of the way current sports grappling is right now. I'm going to be like kind of zoned out for at least half of this next upcoming bout. Or I'm just going to be talking about whatever. Because I'm not even going to know, because the hey, Shimazu Takuma in the chat. What's up, Shimazu? Were you over in the SCMP chat at all today? How you doing, Shimazu? What do you say about Stamp's fight with Mexon? Well, Shimazu, I think they shouldn't have announced it before they each won their bouts tonight. Because you know, that could have really blown up in their face, having those two, having announced that those two were going to face each other in January before they even fought tonight. And it's like, well, that could really blow up in their face. If one of them loses, like what if one of them gets knocked out or submitted and boom, or especially knocked out or just humiliated? I mean, it was a risk that one took. I won't say it paid off just yet, but it worked out for them so far. I just want to know why aren't they giving Anissa a title shot? Like why would they bring her in there and not like the former Glory champ? She's like the best female kickboxer in the world right now. What is the holdup on giving her a title fight? Don't say, oh, she has to earn it. Those divisions are nothing. There's like practically no division there. They don't even have rankings set up for the women's kickboxing or Muay Thai divisions. So don't say, oh, she has to earn her shot at the title. As it says, well, yeah, but they won their respective bouts, but it sounds disrespectful to their opponents as well. That's the thing. That is what burns me as well. It was disrespectful to Dam Kong Fa and Gian Radzuan. Just like saying, well, we don't even expect you to win. So it's very disrespectful to those two. Like the opponents are there just to keep both active. Yeah, that's basically what one was signaling. Which, hey, Radzuan tried. I mean, Radzuan definitely tried to, upset that. Just came up short. Best female kickboxer of all time, and they wanted her to grapple Mad Lad. Yeah, I mean, apparently has been training like in for MMA for a while. At least that's what she said. We'll have to see. They're talking. The three commentators are talking to Chatru Sityoton right now. All right, so I need a refill. So I'm going to take a short break. Got 27 people right now watching live. If you are new to the channel, please hit that like button. And if you like the content so far and want to see more of it, smash that subscribe button and smash that notification bell. They're going to a commercial break right now. Shimazu says, I kind of hate mixed fights. It's like one is doing it for attention, like they're desperate. Yeah, here's the thing. And I have a love-hate thing with Luke Thomas, but he is right in that these bouts have been done. They were done 10 years ago. They were done. They've been done for like 20-some years now. The mixed bouts have been done. More often than not, the MMA fighter survives the first round, takes the striker down in the second round, and wins. Shimazu says, catch you later, check. Lunchtime for me. All right, Shimazu, you're obviously over there in Asia or in somewhere in the Eastern Hemisphere, so have a good lunch, man. Ooh, looks like they're going to do a Lucy and Desi, what do you call it? Like a documentary. That's cool. I love those old I Love Lucy episodes. When I was a kid, I used to watch them on Nick at Night. They were funny. So anyway, they are on commercial break right now. So I am going to get a refill on my drink. You all sit tight, have fun, until I get back. Don't go away. Don't go away, because we've got more action coming up. Okay, we are back getting ready for this flyweight grappling championship between Mikey Musumeci and Kleber Sosa. I'm personally looking forward to it. I don't have a problem with submission grappling. I think it's great to watch. I just don't want to watch it between MMA fights. I don't mind the Muay Thai bouts. I don't mind the kickboxing bouts on one because they're more fun. I just think that the way sports grappling is right now, the way submission grappling is right now, I just don't find it personally entertaining myself. At least, okay. I don't want to watch, and we're probably going to see it. I don't want to watch a grappler come out, basically sit on the ground, butt scoot his way across the cage, or dive for leg locks constantly. When 5 minutes earlier, you might have seen a guy get knocked out for doing the exact same thing. Like that's my problem with one championship putting these grappling bouts on. Like you're gonna see stuff that absolutely will not work in modern MMA right between MMA bouts. And you might say, well, but Chuck, the kickboxers and the Muay Thai fighters are going to do stuff that doesn't work in MMA too. Yeah, but at least you're going to see someone get knocked out, or there's a possibility of someone getting knocked out. And I like grappling. Like I have a wrestling background, but it's like if I want to watch grappling, I'm going to go to a grappling event or watch a grappling event specifically for the grappling. So, in conclusion, I'm not excited to watch this bout next. And also, like, I haven't set foot on grappling mats in years. 15, 16, 17 years. And I'm really giving myself away there. I've never been more than a novice level grappler, submission grappler. So the game right now is so advanced that I don't know what the heck they're doing, which makes it harder to watch. Anyway, we got 25 people watching live. Don't forget, this is the one on Prime Video, number 2 live fight companion. I'm your host, Chuck Stevenson. The channel is WMMA Scene Now. The chat is open. Hey, I know that a lot of people just come on and like to lurk and just like to listen to me talk, but it is much more fun when you participate in the chat. Yes. Not only will your fun levels go up, but in addition to having more fun, studies have proven that when you participate in a fight companion chat, not only will you become instantly more attractive to whatever you look to attract to yourself, whether it be the opposite sex, the same sex, whatever you are trying to attract to yourself, you will instantly become more attractive. Studies have shown that. Also, men, your stamina levels will go up at least 2 times. Don't ask. It's science. I don't make it up. So Mikey Musumeci making his way to the cage. This dude has the weirdest body. He's got a long body, long arms, and stumpy legs. Tell me this kid doesn't resemble a primate in shape. He's so weird looking. Like, how do you have legs that short? And then arms and a torso that long? Weird. He's probably going to win this too. In fact, I have a feeling that I don't know who Clubber Sosa is. He might be an MMA fighter. He might be a legit submission grappling champion. I don't know. But I have a feeling that this is being set up for Mikey Musumeci to win the first title. Because Mikey has spent some time at Evolve training with Chatri, was on the Joe Rogan Experience, was talking about, so I was training with Chatri for about 3 straight months, every day, just training with Mr. Chatri, and it was really great training. That's really what it sounds like. And so I train for about 12 hours a day, and then all I eat at night is spaghetti and pizza. That's Mikey Musumeci. If you've never heard him, go listen to the Joe Rogan Experience. The kid's weird. But weirdos tend to make really, when you dedicate yourself to something as much as like champions do, you tend to get weird. Then you get me. I'm just weird, period. Oh, that is smooth. So the last libation I had was a locally distilled peated bourbon whiskey. Now I am on a Redbreast 12-year, which is a single pot still Irish whiskey. I prefer American whiskeys overall. I would say Japanese or Irish whiskey is second, but out of the Irish whiskey, I prefer the single pot still over the single malt. And then Scotch, I just haven't been able to get into Scotch as much. But this is a single pot still Irish whiskey, aged 12 years. Very smooth style. Very, very smooth whiskey. Very light tasting. Goes down easy. Delicious. That's good. All right, here we go. Flyweight Submission Grappling Championship. Mikey Musumeci takes 2 steps out, rolls straight down to his back, inviting Clubber Sosa into his guard, but not really inviting him into his guard, but try at the same time also trying to look for, he's looking for leg locks. Like, how is this supposed to be entertaining? He's going for a leg lock. Looking for the heel hook, but Sosa's out. This is a single 10-minute round, by the way. And I don't know if there's going to be judging on this or points awarded or not. I know like past grappling matches have been submission only. So I did hear Gordon Ryan saying that, because Mikey has those short legs, he's able to move them around really well and move them in ways that like people with longer legs can't quite get it done. And I definitely see it here. And he's working on is that a toe hold? Still working on another leg lock. And Sosa has been on defense pretty much the entire time. Like he's trying to lock in that leg. Clever's free. He's up to his feet. And Mikey is not going to leave his back. I got to tweet about that. So 3 minutes into this bout, Sosa hasn't really been able to do much. It's been Mikey on the attack the whole time. From his guard, too. Like, it's all Mikey playing from his guards. Interesting. Is it Sedsi or Kedsi saying, let's go Xiong? So that bout's up next. But yeah, I agree. Let's go Xiong. I hope she wins, personally. So Mikey's attacking the leg right now, which pretty much his entire game. Uh, if you go to Grabaka_Hitman on Twitter, Kaposa has a GIF of the elbow that Stamp hit G and Radzuan with. I just retweeted it, so follow me on Twitter at NowWMMA right here. And I just retweeted that GIF. It was beautiful. Definitely going to have to make a YouTube short video about it later on. Back to the grappling bout. Mikey has not really left the guard or left his back this entire bout. I think Sosa should separate and then walk across the cage and roll to his back and make Mikey come to him. At this point, he's basically been playing Mikey's game the entire time. And I'd be like, no, you come to me now. I mean, maybe Sosa is just a top game guy. But it feels like at this point, the woo birds are in attendance, by the way. The woo birds have migrated to Singapore. One on video 2, #1 championship. Rich Franklin is saying, I'm loving that the audience is into this match. They are not into this. That is not the sound of an audience that is into this match. They're bored. Audience members that are into the match are not going, woo, woo, you know, the Ric Flair. So what's Mikey doing now? He's working on an arm lock of some sort. Oops, Sosa's out. On top still. Try to go north-south, past the guard, but nope. And Mikey has a hold of one of his legs, but not really going for anything right now. About 45 seconds left. There's chance of let's go Mikey, but they sound fake. Because honestly, who in Singapore actually cares about Mikey Musumeci? I mean, unless his family and friends are there. 20 seconds left. I guess they're going to a decision because it's a championship bout. Ooh. Oh, Mikey is on top for the first time in his entire bout in the closing seconds. Oh, thank God. It is over. So we got, okay, what is all this? So anybody know what language that is? And should I be worried about what they're saying? Because I don't want to get the stream yeeted for that. Bobo says best. Thank you, Bobo. So the grappling bout is over. They're going to a judge's decision. Which, I mean, I guess if you're going to do a championship bout, you have to have a winner. Both look pretty exhausted. Danny Moynavone, I could not agree more. Danny says that was boring. I could not agree more. I mean, if you're a grappling fan, I guess that was awesome. I don't know. I don't know. But I didn't find it entertaining. All three judges have your winner. It's going to be Mikey Musumeci. Come on. Mikey Musumeci is your winner. Come on. We all knew that anything short of Kleber getting a submission, it was going to go to Mikey. Who cares? Who cares? Let's get to the main event, please. Can we get to the main event? Hold on, let me adjust that banner. All right, so now you got the winner, Mikey Musumeci. It's one thing to be a nerd, but you don't have to make yourself look like a nerd. I don't want to listen to this kid talk. He sounds special. Zar Tet says yes. Whatever that means. All right, so now that all of the other bouts are done, we have one left. The big one. The main event of the evening. Xiong versus Lee 3 for the one women's strawweight world championship in strawweight at 125 pounds. Ooh, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous now. All right. There we go. Okay. About to say, what did I click? Where did the chat go? Anyway, we're up to 29 viewers right now. Had a bit of a down break during the grappling bout, which is understandable. So we're getting ready for the main event, but Mikey Musumeci is still in the cage doing his interview. And so I train 12 hours a day, and then all I eat at night is either pizza or spaghetti, doing his interview. So we got to wait a little bit for his interview to finish. And then we're going to the main event. Hopefully they get to it quick, because it is already 10 after 12 at night where I'm at. Don't know about where you're at, but for me, it is 10 after 12, and I have to work at 6 a.m. So, and it's a scheduled 5-round bout. And the previous 2 bouts between Xiong and Lee went into the 5th round. Well into the 5th round. So, hopefully they hurry up and get to it. Because, I mean, I know for most people it's Friday night and they don't have to work tomorrow. I got to work tomorrow. I have no idea what this says. And I hope I don't regret highlighting it. I don't even know what language that is. I can't even, like, copy it. To try to find a translator. Oh well, I'm not going to highlight any more of whatever language that is. I'm not going to highlight it. Who's that lady with Mikey? Is that his mom? Why are they still focusing on Mikey? Get to the promo material for the next bout. Who cares if he walks out and talks to Chattery? Nobody cares. Get to the next bout. It's after midnight. Let's go. One overdoes so much. And by so much, I mean practically everything they do, they overdo it. All right. Can we get... All right. They're showing the finishing sequence from Lee versus Xiong Jingnan 2. So the last time they did a promo for the main event, it was about Xiong. This time it's going to be about Angela. Because let's be honest here. One championship wants Angela to win this second title. That way they can say, well, they have only the second woman to win world championship titles in 2 divisions. Of course, Amanda Nunes being the other. And then her brother is going for a second world title too. So if Angela wins, and then they can be like, Angela Lee, two division world champion, and now her brother is going for a second world championship. Will we have the first brother-sister duo to claim championships in 2 divisions? I like watching one championship, but I hate everything else about it. All the BS about it. Anyway, if you are new to the channel, please hit that like button. Get more people in here. It helps drive the YouTube algorithm to send more people into the stream. Also, if you like the content and decide that you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. We got 36 likes so far. That's good. Good work. 37 now. Thank you to whoever just hit the like button. Keep up that good freaking work. Good notification. Okay, that was for unrelated. I'm going to tweet out the fight companion one more time. They're going to commercial break right now. So we're on commercial break right now, waiting to see what's going to happen. The Angry Birds commercial. What? Oh, looks like an Angry Birds movie. The Angry Birds movie on Freevee, which means you can watch it on one Prime Video with commercials. Now they're advertising the James Bond series of movies. Oh, 60 Years of Bond, that's why. That makes sense. Oh, are they getting ready? They're back from commercial. Are they ready? Are they going to introduce the fighters, or are they going to go to promos again? Okay, so they're going to advertise November 18th, Rod Tang versus Joseph Lasiri for the Flyweight Muay Thai World Championship. That's going to be a one on Prime Video. That must be number 4. Because I think 3 is in October, later this month in October. It's now officially October 1st in the U.S. Welterweight Mixed Martial Arts, Roberto Soldic versus Murad Ramazanov. Ooh, that Ramazanov dude looks scary. That dude looks genuinely scary. And then the mixed rules fight between Stamp and Anissa Mexen is scheduled for January. Checking on what we got. Ooh, later this month in October, we have John Lineker versus someone. All right, so they're getting ready for the main event. Xiong Jingnan, the champion, welcoming the challenger, the atomweight champ, 115-pound champ, Angela Lee. All right, they're going to a promo. So before we get to the bout itself, while this promo is going on, I am going to take a final restroom break. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere, people. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, we are back. It is main event time. Chanel says, what is these? So this is a fight companion. So I'm watching the fight. I hope you're watching the fight on a different device with me. I'm going to be talking about the fight as it goes on. Oh, we had Chaz Kim in the chat too. How you doing, Chaz? But Chanel, this is a live fight companion. So get comfortable. Buckle up. Whatever that is, Miyoko. But it is main event time. Women's strawweight 125-pound world championship. Xiong Jingnan, the champ, defending against Angela Lee, the one atom weight 115-pound champion. Angela Lee coming out to different music this fight. She usually comes out to that Unstoppable song by Sia. But now she's coming out to what song? Living in the Hall of Fame. Sending out a couple of tweets here before we get into the fight. But Angela Lee is making her way to the cage. Championship on the line. Champion Xiong Jingnan welcomes challenger on 15-pound champ Angela Lee. Rubber match. Hashtag WMMA. Hashtag MMA. Hashtag one championship. Xiong Jingnan getting ready to make her walk out, wearing her Evolve MMA shirt. And here's the funny thing here. I'm not sure how many people know this. I mean, if you follow one pretty closely, you should know this. But if not, you might not know it. But Chatri Sityotong, the CEO of One Championship, is also like the owner of Evolve MMA. And after Xiong's last bout, he said she hasn't been impressive in her last few fights. Here's the thing. Her last 3 fights have gone to decision, but all of her last 3 bouts came after moving to Evolve MMA in Singapore. It's like, I don't know if Chatri realized how much of a self-own that was, or if he doesn't care. Probably just didn't realize it. But here she comes, the champion, Xiong Jingnan, looking relaxed. Looking very relaxed. Looks kind of tired, though. She's got dark circles under her eyes. That has me worried a bit. Now, personally, I picked Xiong to win in my preview of the fight. But I did also add that really it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up fight at this point. Either one of them could win it. Hey, Shimazu's back. Did you get a second lunch? Or is it 11 Z's? The champ singing along to her entrance song, which I'm not familiar with it. Says, yeah, Xiong looks like she was hitting the eye leading to the fight. Had myself a huge serving. Hunaski TV says, who's winning, dude? Nobody yet. The fight has not started yet. The champion is making her entrance. She's at the final checkpoint right now. Getting a drink of water before puts her mouthpiece in. Now going to get the vessel getting checked by Olivier Coste or somebody that looks like Coste. Xiong is number 2 as far as one world title defenses with 6. And has most takedowns defended in one history at 61 takedowns defended. Interesting. Okay, so keys to victory that I wrote down in my preview for this bout, which, by the way, that preview has preview has 307 views, which, considering it was published a little over 24 hours ago, pretty good. All right, so Dom Lau's getting ready to make his announcements. There's a tail of the tape. 34 to 26 is the age. So Angela Lee younger by 8 years. They're the same height. Everything else, very little. All right, so this is 5-minute rounds is this bout. So while Dom Loud's making his announcements, I'm going to give my keys to victory for each fighter. For Xiong, or no, we'll start with the challenger. For Lee, she needs to conserve her energy. She did not conserve her energy in the first fight. Did a better job of it in the second fight, but she needs to conserve her energy. Also, a part of that conserving energy is don't force the submissions. Lee has a habit of really trying to force submissions. Like, she has one twister, but she has like 3 or 4 other twister attempts that didn't happen, and she kept trying to force it, and it didn't happen because she didn't have it right. Or like in the 4th round of the first fight, she tried to force that armbar, and it never happened. Just would not give up on it. Also, use kicks to control space. In the second bout, Xiong was controlling in a stand-up with her punches, and then Angela started throwing kicks and did better with her distance control using those kicks. Also, make the bigger moments happen in the fight. Okay, open fight scoring is all about making those big moments happen. Angela usually does a really good job of that. But that's what she needs to do. Why does she have no sponsors? She always comes in with like no sponsors on her outfit. I'd be selling sponsorships like crazy if I could get away with it. Keys to victory for Xiong. Control the range. Xiong is very good at controlling the range with her striking, and she absolutely needs to control the range to stay on the feet in this fight. Also, avoid that space between that outer black circle or the inner black circle and the cage. I haven't really paid attention to if that circle's there, but there's usually a circle there that you have to stand behind before the fight starts or before the round starts. But Lee loves to get fighters in between that circle and the outer cage, and that's when where she goes for her takedown. She drives forward on opponents to get to the cage, and then gets her takedowns from the clinch. Xiong also needs to watch for the back take. That's how Lee got her in the 5th round of the last fight. Got that back take. So she needs to be very careful about that back take. You know, if they're on the leg and they're going to try to go for the back take, pressure that head and attack the body. Final key, attack the body. Lee's been kind of exposed as far as weakness to the body. She's been hurt to the body in 2 major fights. The first fight against Xiong, where she got finished, and then the second fight, the Stamp fight, where Stamp hurt her to the body. But open up the body by attacking the head. Don't try to go for a knockout by punching Angela Lee in the head. She's got a huge melon for a head. It must be made of concrete because she'll just eat shots to her head. So Xiong's already making a mistake right now. Start of the first round, Xiong's already near the cage, and Angela Lee is looking to close and get to the cage. Xiong already going to the body, though. Lee going high with a kick, going high with another kick, or going to the midsection, rather. So, yeah, Xiong needs to attack the head to open up the body, but make sure to attack the body. All right, Xiong back to the center of the cage. The circle is much smaller today because they have more sponsors and stuff. Or not sponsors, just more logos. Xiong going to the body and then to the head. I like it. Sounds like they're cheering for Angie. Angela Lee kicking a lot. But Xiong getting better of the punches so far, it looks like. But they're both putting combinations together a little over a minute into the round 1 here. Lee with a kick up the center. Oh! Xiong drops Angela with a big punch. Angela's hurt, but she goes for a takedown. Xiong sprawls, 2 big knees. But Xiong needs to be careful. Don't go overboard with the ground and pound. Another knee to the head for Xiong. Angela's back up, and Xiong separates. Angela's got some swelling on above the right eye, the commentators have noticed. Xiong with a big right hand. Xiong's landing big punches to Angela. Angela might be hurt. Big knee for Xiong, but she drives Xiong to the cage. Xiong's attacking. Xiong's attacking. Angela goes down again. Angela goes down again. Xiong's defending the leg. She's got to be careful about that back take from this position. But Angela immediately going for the takedown as soon as she's hurt. But Lee is trying to suck in that leg and trap it. She wants Xiong on the ground. Looks like Xiong might be forced to oblige her, but nope, Xiong. Angela going for an armbar. Xiong's not going to give it to her. Xiong hits her, gets back up, hitting Angela on the ground. Angela goes to her back. Angela landed ground and pound. Herb Dean looks ready to stop this fight possibly because Angela looks hurt. Lee's going for the leg again, trying to get Xiong back down, but Xiong standing. Angela eats a knee. Angela has that leg. We are 3 minutes into this first round. And Xiong Jingnan, the champ, has hurt Angela Lee multiple times. Yes, I agree, Shimazu. The body shots are Angela's weak points, but Xiong's doing good damage on the feet with the headshots for once. Maybe Angela Lee's chin is running out. Angela looking for a clinch takedown, landing two big knees to the body of Xiong, but Angela has the clinch control here right now. She's going for a trip takedown or a hip toss. Xiong's going to resist it. Up. Uchimata with Angela on top, landing punches to the grounded Lee. She's standing over Lee. Let her back up, Xiong. Let her back up. Let her back up. You've got a minute to go. Just over a minute to go. All right. Xiong says let her back up. Herb Dean lets Angela back up on the feet. 55 seconds in the first round. Angela Lee throwing big punches. Xiong also throwing big punches, saying, what's up? Bring it. Bring it. Bring your punches. But Xiong needs to be careful. Angela's marching straight forward into Panda's punches. No head movement from Angela. Ooh, Lee throwing some kicks to the body. Going for a takedown now. She's got 20 seconds left to get it, but she's not going to get it. Shimazu, a monster in the chat right now. I agree. Light her up in the body more. Xiong working, or Angela working for a takedown here. Ooh, lands a knee to the gut of Xiong. Knee to the thigh. There's a knee to the belly for Xiong. Knee to the thigh for Lee. And there is the bell. End of the first round. I hope Xiong still has some good energy left. Angela, looking worse for the wear. Here is time to make a chat or tweet. All right, start of round two. Angela Lee coming forward like she always does, looking to pressure. Ooh, big kick up the middle for Angela. Follows up with a big right hook, but Xiong's out. Angela throws another kick high, but Xiong answering with punches. Xiong's punches are loopy, but man, they land. They find their home. Lead like a mile away with damage done and near finish. I agree. Oh, big jab cross from the champ. Kick up the middle for Xiong. For Angela. Xiong lands a big right. Angela shooting in for a single leg here. Has Xiong against the cage. Just under a minute into the first round. Angela really working for its takedown. She wants this fight on the ground. And Angela gets Xiong to the ground. Oh, has her in the scarf hold. This is bad for the champ. Bad for the champ. Up, Xiong gets back to her base, back to her feet now. But Angela might have a guillotine. She's landed some heads to the standing Xiong. Knees to the head of the standing Xiong. She's got her butt up against the cage. The cage is kind of holding her up right now. But Angela going for this finish. Drags Xiong to the cage. Trying to lock in. Looks like a Darce. But Xiong's back to her feet. More knees from the champ. Holy crap, this fight is going back and forth. The crowd going nuts, shouting, Angie, Angie, Angie. More knees for Angela. She is scoring big time, coming back in the second round. Dragging Xiong back to the cage now. Angela trying to get on top. But Xiong good with the scrambles. Angela in the guard now of Angela, or of Xiong. So the challenger is in the guard of the champion right now. Little over halfway through the first round. Oh, nice distance making from Xiong with the kicks. Angie lands a kick to the midsection. Xiong misses a couple punches. Come on, Xiong, use your distance. But Angie's using those kicks now to control her own distance. Overhand right by the challenger. Xiong might be having trouble breathing. She's rubbing her nose a bit. Jab by the challenger. Jingnan not very active right now. Kind of like big right hand for Angela, who shoots on a takedown. Xiong stuffing it so far up against the cage. Jingnan able to resist that takedown so far, but Angela still has her against the cage. Xiong landed some good punches to the head of Angela Lee. Knee for the champ from against the cage. Looked like another knee might have landed to the gut. This is good. Xiong needs to invest. Yeah, Mitch Chilson even said it. Xiong needs to invest in more of those. I agree, Shimazu. It is kind of exciting with these girls. Hey, everybody, we've got 35 people watching the stream. The chat is open. Looks like a shoulder strike and another one by Angela. Shoulder strike to the head of the champ. Yeah, XJN's spending a lot of energy defending the takedowns. But Angela's using a lot of energy on them, too. So we'll see. Got a little over 30 seconds left in this round, and it has been a strong Angela Lee round. But Xiong's coming alive now, landing some punches, a kick to the body. Angela's throwing, but so is Xiong. Xiong coming back now. Angela throwing another kick to the body. Those kicks are key for Angela. Xiong going to the body now. Angela kick to the body. Xiong punch to the body. I wish Xiong was more of a kickboxer than a straight boxer. If she could add some kicks into her arsenal, she'd be so good. And there goes the end of the second round. Strong round for the challenger, Angela Lee. All right, start of round 3. The champ immediately backing Angela up with strikes. Throws a kick to the belly. Goes wild a bit. Angela now pressuring forward. But Xiong backs her up with a 1-2. We all know what Angela wants to do. She wants to punch her way into the entry to get near the fence, get that clinch, or go for the takedown. But so far, for the first 30 seconds, Xiong is keeping her out. Man, I am nervous. I am nervous. Eileen Joy Sanico in the chat. Welcome, Eileen. Yeah, Xiong needs to go for finish. Nice punch there for Angela. Angela pawned a jab more. Nice right hand there for Xiong. Ooh, kick goes high for Angela. Apparently, Angela does have a Taekwondo black belt, so it is nice to see her get those kicks. Lee has the clinch now up against the fence. Xiong has the underhook. We're going to see a knee there by Lee. There goes a knee. Ooh, elbow by Lee. Another elbow. Punch on the break, but Xiong trying to fire back, misses. But ooh! 1-2 to the body or 2 hooks to the body by Xiong, backs Angela off of her. Yeah, I agree with the commentary. Lee with a kick. Xiong says, nope, not hurting me. Lee throwing some kicks trying to close, but Xiong counters successfully. And I agree with the commentary. Xiong's kind of begging Angela, come on, come forward so I can counter. And the thing is, Lee's game is all about going forward, all about the pressure game, so she has to. Down to 13 people. How are we down to 13 people for the main event? Come on now. Oh! Angela Lee slipped off of a punch from Xiong. I wouldn't say it was a knockdown. Just over halfway through the 3rd round. Lee trying to come forward, throws a kick, a punch. One-two by Xiong, with that 2 being an overhand right. Angela Lee misses on a 1-2. Xiong managing the distance, going to the body again. Yes, Xiong, go to the body. Keep her guessing, though. Keep going, go to the head. Kick by Lee. Takedown attempt by Lee. Doesn't get it. Xiong runs off, circles out. But that was nice. Angela actually went for a single leg takedown from the middle of the cage, basically. That's going to keep Xiong on her toes. But Xiong landing the better punches right now. Minute 20 left to go in the 3rd round. Lee trying to pressure forward. Xiong having none of it. Nice counter there by Xiong. Angela came in with a jab. Lee throwing more kicks. Going low with the kicks, which is pretty smart. You know, you're trying to keep your opponent from running away. Xiong to the body with the jab. 45 seconds left. Lee going with the kick, but nope. Xiong's like, nope. Xiong's kind of teasing her a bit. Ooh, jab hook to the body by Xiong. Lee come forward with some kicks. Angie landed a nice punch there. Threw a kick up the middle. Ooh, Lee went high with the kick. You could hear it. But Xiong's still calling Angela in with 15 seconds left. So Angela has landed some knees to the head of Xiong as the round ends. around in the third for champ Xiong. Effectively countering these strikes, inviting her in, beating the takedown attempts. Man, that's a quick between rounds. So Rich Franklin is saying he'd have Angela Lee ahead after 15 minutes of action. But it's like, dude, her strikes were getting countered like crazy. Okay, Angela coming forward now, getting some good striking work in, clinching Xiong against the cage. She has the tie plum right now, or what they call the tie plum. But Xiong is nodding it off, shaking it off. She's separating now. Sorry, I'm tweeting. I'm missing some action here. Not much going on right now. Shimazu says, Angela's ahead. Are you guys blind? Haha. They might be. It's because she got some Xiong in bad positions that doesn't make her take the lead. Not necessarily, no. Not according to the scoring criteria or how they're supposed to be. 2 minutes, just about 2 minutes down in the fourth round. We're in the championship rounds here. Lee pressuring forward. Now, granted, aggression is the last scoring criteria, according to one. Nice kick there by Lee, making Xiong miss on her punches. But cage and ring general strip is third on the criteria, and it's a descending order. So, but if you have to go by near finishes, Xiong is the only one close to finishing the fight so far. Because a near knockout's going to score over a submission attempt or a near submission. Xiong inviting Lee in. Oh, Xiong drops Lee with a hook as Lee comes in. Lee immediately goes for an ankle. Xiong resists it, knees Angela to the gut as she comes back up. That's a big moment for Xiong. But Angela strikes into the clinch, lands a knee, has Xiong against the fence. Elbow up top by Lee and a punch. Good strikes by Angela. But that knockdown, or arguable knockdown, that's got to score big. Shimazu says, show us how they score them so we understand. Thanks. All right, let me bring up the scoring criteria here. So the global mixed martial arts rules set. Ways to win, but decision wins. Ooh. Go ahead and read that. In the event that a bout goes the distance, it will go to a judge's decision. Judges will utilize the one judging criteria in descending order of importance to determine the winner of the bout. Near knockout, near submission, damage, internal, accumulated, superficial. Xiong has the more damage dealt. Striking combinations and cage ring generalship. Angela getting some strikes in against the fence. Xiong circling out. Earn takedowns or takedown defense. Xiong has much more takedown defense than Angela has takedowns. And aggression. Aggression is last. Oh, nice hook there by Xiong. But Angela landed a nice punch before that. That was a nice counter by Xiong. "15 seconds left in the fourth round." That's a nice knee to the stomach by Lee. Both fighters, I think, are really... Oh, Angela misses with a knee up top, going for a takedown or an elbow. She missed with an elbow up top. Sorry. This is going to be tough. This is going to be tough to score. I mean, I think we all know what it's going to be if it goes to the judges. They're not going to let Xiong win. I just can't see it. All right, start of the fifth round. Lee comes out, pressuring Xiong backwards towards the cage. Xiong kind of letting her. Nice kick up the middle by Xiong, kind of grazed the belly of Lee. Come on, Xiong, work that body more. Again, Lee thinking that, or Franklin thinking that Lee has been able to close the gap. Lee going in, bullying Xiong to the cage, going for a takedown. She's going to try to take the back against the cage here, it looks like. Xiong has to be careful. Lee finally gets Xiong down. Is in the guard of Xiong. Lee passing the guard here, but Xiong trying to base up. Knee eats a knee, but Xiong trying to get back up. Lee going to try to take the back now as Xiong stands. Lee trying to take the back as Xiong stands, or trying to push her back down so she can get the back more easily. But Xiong is using the fence defensively very well. Lee giving up on the back, throws a knee up against Xiong. Mike Lee says Lee will win. I think if it goes to the judges, they're going to give it to Lee no matter what. Nice knee there by Lee. Xiong trying to fight, getting back to a better position. Lee gets a strike on the break. Xiong goes back to the center. 2:15 into the third round. Xiong going to the body. Body head for Xiong. Body for Xiong. Backing Lee up. Lee misses on a low kick. Halfway through the fifth and final round of this rubber match between Xiong Jingnan and Angela Lee for Xiong's title. Xiong goes body head again. Left to the body, overhand right. Xiong going to the body some more. She's going to the body some more. 2:05 left in this fight. Lee is going to look to finish hard in these last 2 minutes. She's throwing out some feelers there, trying to drop Xiong. Xiong coming out with a 1-2, backing Lee up, but then backs up herself, letting Lee in. Oh, nice left hand by the champ. Lee comes forward with a punch, but gets countered by the champ. Nice right hand there, landed for the challenger. Minute and 15 seconds left. Lee coming forward with punches, lands a nice punch. Nice combination there by the challenger. I'll give her credit. Nice right hand lands for, oh, another right hand lands for Xiong. Nice counter to the kick by Lee. Or is a kick by Lee, but Xiong going for gets the counter. Lee coming forward with a Superman punch that misses. Throws up a kick that misses. 45 seconds left in this fight. Xiong goes high with a left hook. 30 seconds left. Xiong landing overhand right. Angela throwing a kick to the body. Both of them throwing punches now. Ooh, another overhand right lands for Xiong. Lee lands a low kick. Lee going to the body with a kick. 15 seconds left. Lee inviting Xiong forward, but then goes forward herself. Both of them land throwing heavy. Last 10 seconds. Xiong Jingnan still landed counters right to the bell. Both of them have their hands up. Both think they've won. We're going to the judge's decision, everybody. We're going to the judge's decision. Hey, everybody. Commentators are saying, who wants to see fight number 4? Sending out a tweet before the decision. All right, we're going to the official decision. Chattery ready to present the title. After 5 rounds of battle, we turn to the judges. All 3 judges. Winner by unanimous decision. And still, Xiong Jingnan wins. Xiong Jingnan wins. The judges deny Angela Lee. Yes, yes, yes. Lee is denied. Lee is denied a decision. Xiong Jingnan still the champion, undefeated at 125 pounds in 1 championship. I'm having a party. party, everyone. I'm dancing. Yes! I can't stand Angela Lee. I can't stand the Lee family. I can't stand one's favoritism of them. Their Singapore crowd not happy with the decision. Oh well, get bent, Singapore. Asking how Xiong feels. Shinichi Kudo in the chat. What's up, Shinichi? How you doing? She said something in Chinese and people are cheering. She says, nobody knows what I went through these past few months. Says, I don't mind the audience. I want to dedicate this fight to the people that truly understand me. She dedicates it to her team and her family. Woo! The audience liked whatever that answer was. Only my team and I really understand what I had to go through to prepare for this match. Again, the audience is here. You might have your opinion, but I'm always prepared. I'm ready for another fight with Angela Lee, whether it's kickboxing or it's MMA. Let's go. I don't know what she's saying, but people like it. Today is actually the 73rd National Day celebration in China. It's my tribute to my home country. Want to wish my country happy birthday. She's now the 8-time strawweight champion. So give it up for Xiong Jingnan. Getting lifted onto the shoulders by her coach. Mike Lee says, I'm so happy that Lee lost. Shimazu says, thanks for the companionship, Chuck. Shimazu signing off. Well, thanks for sticking in, Shimazu. Mike Lee says her fans will cry on their channel. Yep. Shinichi says, after this win, I am feeling good. And you? I'm feeling great, Shinichi. Feeling good. I can sleep now, says Eileen Joy Saniko. Well, sleep well, Eileen. Mike Lee says, remember when May Yamaguchi won against Angela Lee, but they gave it to Lee? This is karma. Yeah, the second fight, I think even the Singaporean fans booed the decision in fight number 2. Eileen says, thanks for the show. Well, hey, Eileen, thank you, and thanks to everyone for tuning in. We've got 30 people here right now. Listen, if you haven't yet, just do me a big favor. Hit that like button and take a minute and subscribe. Mitch Chilson talking to Angela Lee, talking about her overcoming adversity yet again. Hold on, I gotta adjust this banner. Angela says, you know, Xiong came out strong in the first round, but she felt she was the one more consistently coming forward, landing heavier strikes. She says, I don't understand the decision. I don't understand how you can score points on a card with a defense. Well, defense is literally scored, all part of the scoring criteria. Don't. Someone tell her takedown defense is literally on the scoring criteria. Lee's disappointed. She truly believes she won. She says it's upsetting, and you know, I get it. I get it. I'm not mad at her about that. I can't get mad about that. Oh, the great benefactor with a 99-cent super stacker. Thank you, great benefactor. Thank you very much. I will put that 99 cents to good use. Mike Lee says Lee is a privileged fighter. Yeah, she is. I mean, she's good. I don't think she's a great fighter. I think she's a very good fighter. But I think when she doesn't have a distinct size advantage, that she gives up a lot. Like she really, really relies on having that size advantage at 115 pounds. So that is it for One on Prime video number 2. How are you guys feeling? Because I think I'm gonna end this stream in a minute and then go live for a recap stream. And I don't know. I got to get to bed. I got to get up in 4 hours. All right. Shinichi Kudo says now she has to get this atomweight belt. I don't disagree, bro. I don't disagree. Eileen says thank you. All right. So listen, I'm going to close up. We're at a little over 3 hours. So before I go, once again, just do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Keep it going. We're gonna do more fight companions. Not always for one championship, but we will do more. And keep an eye out for the fight reviews because I got to watch that fight again and review it. Jeez, that's a lot to cover. So until next time, shout out to Sayana Kai, Chow Mong, DB Lama, Monster Channel, Danny Moinavong, Zal Lewin, this guy, Prototype, Jeffrey Benassia, Hilarie NS7, Shimazu, the chat warrior tonight, Said C, Kwagi, Myoko, Zarextet, Bobo, Osman Bai, Jazz Kim, A Mule, Hunaski TV, Eileen Joy Sanico, Vincent John, didn't catch your chat earlier. I'm sorry about that if you're still watching. Just can't watch the stream. Appreciate the play-by-play. Sounds like a great fight. It was a great fight. Anyone else I missed? Mike Lee and Shinichi Kudo. I think that covers. Oh, and the great benefactor, of course. Thank you for the super sticker. But I believe that covers everybody who participated in the chat. So, it's time to get going because I got to try to unwind and go to bed. I might have to drink. Get there. But thank you for tuning in to the WMMA Scene Now live fight companion for One on Prime video number 2 with the headlining bout Xiong Jingnan versus Angela Lee. Number 3, the trilogy. Xiong retaining her 125-pound title. It was a good night of fights, everybody. I wasn't disappointed in any fight other than the grappling bout, but that's just my personal preference about grappling bouts on MMA cards. So I already said, to hit like and subscribe and everything. So all I'm going to finish off with saying is thank you to everyone who tuned in. Thank you to everyone in the chat, especially because the people in the chat make it that much more fun. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself. So thank you to the chat warriors and everyone else. Hey, don't be so shy. That's all. It's okay to lurk, but don't be shy. Come on, participate. Thank you to everyone who participated in the chat. Until next time, I'm your host, Chuck Stevenson. Oh, Twitter, @NowWMA. If you're not on Twitter, though, don't get on Twitter. Stay off of Twitter if you don't have Twitter. And tune in to WMA Scene Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time. Stay tuned for a review tomorrow. Oh, before you go, UFC and Bellator tomorrow night. Bellator has one ladies bout in the flyweight 125-pound division. UFC has 2 bouts, one strawweight bout and 1 catchweight bout. Strawweight main event, Mackenzie Dern versus Yan Xiaonan. I might go live for the main event. Unfortunately, we lost the strawweight bout between Tabitha Ricci and Jessica Penny. But thank you to everyone. Hope to see you again soon. Good night.